Hello, this is Vulturefire. Last video, I tried and failed to beat Final Confrontation Part 1 using Inna. Failure was largely because I did not actually have a plan besides find a win condition eventually, and I did not, in fact, find a win condition eventually. This time around, okay, I'm missing more cards than I thought I would be. Plan is I want to play a list that I have used before that is a sharpening strike build. So I need to figure out which cards should be in the list that currently aren't. And I need to fill out the rest of the spots. So the rough idea of the deck is that we have sharpening strike, and we have a payoff for it, and we have ways to draw sharpening strike. And the goal is that we are going to just turbo crank damage on a few strikes, and then they will murder things. So one particular note here is that Riposte is our strike, which does something the instant it's drawn, and we can play it again for more damage. The other note is that we do have pocket cards, which I love so much. And then I think I want, right now I've got Martial Prism here. I think I want Creative Outburst, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Creative Outburst. Because that can still be blocked if we need it to be. It can also be draw, it can also be mana, and mana is potentially an issue with this deck. This is a relatively aggressive list, but maybe not as aggressive as I would like all the time. So Prismatic Strike would normally be a great option here, but in this particular case, sorry, I sorted wrong. In this particular case, it's not necessarily great because the things it creates don't have their damage boosted. And since boosting the damage of our cards is kind of the whole point of the operation, that's a problem. So Arcane Chant, very good. It's one of our ways to increase damage of all strikes in our hand. Vibrating Strike does not get doubled bonus because the boost from Arcane Chant is a base damage increase, not a damage modifier. Honestly, Demonic Power is pretty meh, but it's in the deck because we just kind of have to fill out spots. I don't think Vampire Strike does much for us. We could put Arcane Silence in. Mystical Bloom is fine, just for the growth. We have Legendary Strike, which we can only play once, but that's fine, because it's pretty useful. We have these Strike Draw cards. We have Future Slash, which I haven't tried yet, but it seems interesting. Filling Focus, kind of a placeholder. Hunt is very good. We aren't usually slow enough for Mind Seed to be something we want, but I may include it anyway. Makeshift Strike only hits once, so it's not really what we're looking for. Brilliant Idea, I don't know that we actually want, but it's fine. Trying to think through what else we could use. Channeling Runes is fine. The main payoff we're actually looking for is Tempest Strike. That's pretty okay. Just looking through other cards that we might want. Yeah, Tempest Strike, because the increased damage by 2 applies to every single hit, so it makes Tempest Strike into just a monster. And then we have a variety of just other cards here that we will upgrade as we go through. Or that we will see it as we go through. So we actually have a card pool this time. Armory is probably the most important card in the deck to find. I mean, these two really are tied. Armory is our only way to draw like all of our strikes in one go. But we are going to be going to the Ramparts. To try and get, we're easily going to get this one. Either the deck is going to completely fail or we're going to get this one. The Pocket Sand is a little sketchy. Just because it has the ability, like, it can be drawn by like Frost Enchantment, but we can cut it later if we end up not wanting it. Deck's called the Wrench in Your Plans because originally Improvised Strike was the payoff before I adjusted the deck. We're going to do Ether Planes because there's some good strikes there. In particular, if we can get 100 bites, that does a lot of work for us. It's actually decent. That could save us a lot of health over the course of the run. Before we get going, let's see if I can buy any, if there are any forge things I want to buy. Could start buying, upgrading this. But yeah, it takes a while for us to get to the point where it does. Starting item. Hey, we can buy a sword again. Okay, so that's very good. So now every time we start a run, we will immediately get an item at the beginning, which is very, very good. All right, we're fighting Dread and then Avarice and then Formless. That's amazing. The minus 50% damage dealt is annoying, but Frost Ropes is so, so good that it's worth it. All right, no elemental cannons. So these guys drop sharpened weapons. These guys drop enraged persistence. So we can get potentially up to 2 copies of enraged persistence. And so the fun thing here is we just immediately get to hit with the riposte right after we evade. And then I'm going to go do that. Because we don't always evade, but even when we don't evade, just like the fact that our riposte auto draws, it's really nice. Secret Cache is more borderline. I want to try it, and we'll see if it's any good. The big thing is, unlike the other pocket cards, Secret Cache does hit, does trip fatigue when it is drawn. I think we want Powerful and Mighty. I think we want to do that. Okay, do that. We're just copying this. Now that is at 12x2. All right, Undying Persistence or Battle Ready. This is actually a difficult choice. So the advantage to Battle Ready is we don't have to discard anything, and it gives us Mighty. I think we do want that because we are working with A, which means that we get plus extra 10% on Mighty. But also, I'm just gonna do that. But also words. get in value. I guess there's no point in doing that, really. I should have... Oh, that's... Damage is massively mitigated, right? Was massively mitigated. There we go. I think I'm more a fan of this. Do I like the secret cache? I think not enough. It's probably fine to keep, but... So we've missed on both, on the two cards I cared the most about finding, but that's okay. We found one of the cards that I did consider, but just ended up not taking. Can blasters are nice, although I never remember to use them, so... Yeah, okay. No luck. Unfortunately, that might draw... Okay, we got it. Lucky it did not draw us pocket sand. I think it's worth doing that just to get the problem gone. Alright, we are going to do bleeding. But we had those counterattacks ready. Let's go. Yeah. Stripping away the plated there. Alright, I should get the cannon off this turn, I think. Tough's gone. And yeah, we get nearly 60 damage out of Riposte. And it's Riposte, which is not a super high damage card. Flash Shock is very good with the Riposte. Kind of want to upgrade it. I also want to start upgrading like the Sharpening Stones, Sharpening Strikes, but I think upgrading the Combat Ready is probably the most important. Or the Battle Ready. Because just drawing multiple strikes is very good for us. I don't really have anything I want to cut yet. I might cut the Frost Enchantment, but now I can force out Enraged Persistence here. Should be pretty good. Give me a second. Okay. So. Yeah, we don't have a way to deal with trash. yet, which is a bit annoying. Oh, whoops, I should have played out one of the sharpening strikes first. So we're going to evade here, and that should kill. Almost at the bonus from Soothing Skies. Just doing that mostly just to force out whatever. Unfortunately, we do get frozen here. Can't evade that, and that means that we don't actually get to play on that. Although we do get, it does remove frost because it tries to play. And we are just going to get to evade these hits, which is going to kill that front one. And now we get trash. Just so much shield here. Should have gotten that out. Got him. Alright, and we can re-roll and get Enraged Persistence. Ooh, or we get Mystical Torrent, but I think Enraged Persistence is more valuable. This is very good. Very happy to see that. Let's get some Arcane Detonations out. We absolutely will take the upgrade. That upgrade is very good. Again, like it's that or the Combat Ready. We're upgrading the Enraged Persistence. And with that, I think we are now absolutely willing to cut Frost Enchantment, because we have the Frost Rope. This is guaranteed to draw us Pocket Sand. All right, we get to fade both these. Oh, right, that does that. So we're gonna get to draw that. And we just immediately draw Flash Shock as well. So that's a pretty great combo. Filling focus isn't bad. Give us another mana source. Basically comes down to, do I think I need the Undying Persistence? We'll take it. And then we can get another good card here. Let's start by doing that, I think. So we can pitch that. There is Opportunist up, which we can actually abuse. Because we get evasion. We killed that. I think we're going to do that, although I'm not sure that was a good play, because now all our strikes are in our discard pile. Although that doesn't mean like if we draw any strike draw. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and get the cannons out. That'll do. Alright. Got him. That's what we were looking for. This is also very good. We don't have anything that benefits from just... I think we actually take the Blood Visions. That's pretty good. I think we start upgrading Sharpening Strikes. Getting those down to base 0 cost is very good. And yeah, we're going to get the Frost Enchantment. Okay, so from here, we want to go here and get 100 bites, because that'll finally give us a much, much stronger strike to work with. We can go either way here. We could go through here to pick up Elemental Strike. But I don't think that's as important with where we're at, and I like just taking events here. We are probably going to go here, because both of these are pretty good. Realizing now that what I really want is there is a... there's a strike that that words. Alright, I can draw whatever. And we can banish Gospel people. That was our first time getting 80 damage with one card. Sprite Defense is pretty good. Sanctuary. Take Sprite Defenses, I think. The thing that occurred to me was that, like the Griffin card also would be good. There we go. This card would be okay. But okay. You know to hide. Giant Dragonfly. Give me a second. Okay, we're running away. And that means we can upgrade the other Sharpening Strike. And, could attack the vulnerable drakes, which gets us, like, mighty and critical. Get the emergency shield. We'll take the emergency shield. Not having to deal with trash would be nice, but at least this trash replaces itself, draws a card when we draw it, so that makes it slightly less obnoxious. Lamau. Shoot around damage we're getting there out of whatever. Go do that. Got him. We could take Pounce, but I don't think that's really what we want. I need to upgrade Flash Shock so we can make it 0 cost. Should pitch that actually. Yeah, we're up to 60 damage on that. Got him. It's kind of funny seeing this deck like right after doing the previous deck I did that was just slow as balls. Chimera Form isn't bad. I think we just want Legendary Strike though. That's worse than what we have. That's fine. Anyway, I think we upgrade Flash Rock so that it's 0 cost. Makes that substantially more powerful. I can see an argument for cutting like the Undying Persistence, but I think we're good. You can also see an argument for cutting like Sprite Defenses. Or Pocket Sand. I think Pocket with the Blood Visions, we now have a reason to get rid of the Pocket Sand. Yeah, I can go. It'll be fine. That bleed is a bit of a problem. The bleed on them, I mean, because of the, what should I call it? Oh, I could ban a skill now? There we go. And yeah. Oh, Tempest Strike is even better. And we can immediately upgrade it. Alright, there's our payoff. 100 bites is very comparable, but it only hits the front two, which is going to be a problem for some fights. No. No, no. Oh, the fortress there. It's like, why is that not doing more damage? Unfortunately, we don't have a great way to fight that fortress, but Krechia. I actually have the name of that guy memorized. Alright, we can just finish going. Even with all the fortresses, it wasn't enough to block us from Fanisgalling, so. I do like Mystical Torrent a lot. Give us an arcane source, potentially. It's expensive to play, which could be a problem. That freezes us, but does give us non-temporary powerful. I think we're going to take the Mystical Torrent. I'm going to take this over that, because I never remember to use the Orchid Hand Cannon anyway. And we're going to remove nothing and keep going. Sprite Defenses doesn't quite fit what we're up to. Okay, we're probably going to end up getting shocked here. It's just going to have to be okay. I think we need to upgrade the focus. Yeah, we end up getting shocked, but it's whatever. Legend Drag is actually proving to be a little bit of a problem. Just because, like, Now let's Fantasy Golf for lethal. Another Blood Visions is fine. Sprite Vigor is actually okay. Yeah, I think at this point we could take another mana card. We're going to upgrade a focus. We're going to remove... It's been a while since we've outbursted for anything other than mana, which makes the outburst a whole lot worse. I think we're starting here. I could go for Ossifying Strike potentially, but I think I'm good. That Dorkham is just going to die to and I should be able to kill this turn. Can't use that, unfortunately. Yeah, more mana is better. Mana Scald. Hunt is very, very good. That's less valuable to us because of where we're set up. Oh, there's the new Brilliant Crown. I mean, Brilliant Crown is... We're not taking Brilliant Crown, but... Oh, actually, crit chance. Yeah, we will. Just for the crit chance. Alright, we get the free upgrade. Always happy to see free upgrades. I think we're upgrading probably the other focus. Just because being able to play focus into Legendary Strike is valuable. Alright. It's not really about whether or not it gets its value to do that. It's just about getting it powerful, I think. Shock, which will turn on Fantasy, which will make Fantasy Golf super deadly. Got him, we got the crit. Alright. Lamau. Got him. Honestly, we may not need the Mystical Torrent at this point. And we're just gonna take Sanctity. Meh. Yeah, we're gonna take this one and get rid of Mystical Torrent. Upgrade. That, or I think we upgrade Combat Ready. The argument made that I could cut the riposte at this point. Wow, we did not roll any bleed ticks on the whatchamacallit, on this guy. Still not bad for turn 1. We are now out of Frost Rune because it exploded. The Frost Rune exploded. So I'm gonna do this so that we can avoid bleeding. I'm an idiot. Because now I can't play that. Although it's not a huge deal because like we're indestructible this turn, but still. We are gonna get frozen. Oh no, we're not, because we're just gonna riposte. Riposte is very good. Have I mentioned that? Have I mentioned that riposte is just kinda nutty? Probably gonna explode here. Just kidding. Yeah, we are. But that thing's just gonna die. Just vaporizing things is pretty good. I do like their focus enough to take it. Honestly, I don't know that the pocket shield is important anymore. Although we need to get rid of the resolute focus. So we know. So I should just do that. Okay. Got him. So the joke with this one is you keep putting it back in stasis when you draw it. I mean, it's funny. We'll try it. That. guaranteed crits. What if everything just died? Yeah, you drew 2 things that played on draw. That's not amazing, but it's actually okay. I don't know if it's better than Cleansing Jar. We're gonna want Gilded Skull against whatchamacallit, I think. Against Formless. I think we want to do that just to get the freeze off. Because I didn't want to deal with the trash. Although I guess I could have just... Well, it's fine. Do a pretty crazy amount of damage. Now we're going to evade. Should be able to kill here. Okay. No? Maybe. Let's try it. I'm not totally sure that's the last piece I want, but I think we're cutting the Resolute Focus. I think we're upgrading Clear Focus. Or I think having the Riposte at 0 mana is actually worth it. Let's see what we can do here. This guy's motto is the summons will continue until morale improves. Unfortunately, we can't block that summon from coming out. Let's put that in stasis. Don't really want to get... Alright, I'm already holding that, which is good. I don't want to get extra whatever going into this turn. And some Fantasgall, hopefully next turn when we have more stuff available. Okay, we are just going to immediately waste the whatever on that. This is a pretty miserable turn to get this. Because we aren't going to be able to do anything to these guys right now. Pretty sure this will freeze all of them. Okay, no, but it does do pretty good damage. Okay, should I think have the kill on the front one? Yeah. I think we're going to cut the future whatever. The future strike. It's funny, but I don't think I like it. Okay, Arcane Chant. There's another way to increase strike damage. Do you just want Blood Visions instead? We'll take Arcane Chant. That's pretty good. It just is, that doesn't get us an extra hit. I think I would need an extra hit to justify that. Yeah, we're gonna... Future Slash is fine, but it's a little awkward. Too lazy to think about it. Dread's gonna be annoying. Because... especially with this opening hand. It's just doing nothing for us. The good news is we only lose, we don't lose the full turn. We only lose 2 cards, and they're both going to be shrivels. So, actually just kidding. Normally I play that, but with a Frenzy already coming up, I want to play this, but I think playing this is the most important thing. Because that just shuts down the turn pretty hard. Should have just taken a second Blood Visions, honestly. I didn't even notice the Opportunist. Let's go bonk bonk. And then I think it's actually better than Fantasgall at this point. Got him. Brain Freeze is a lot of mana. Sorcererful Strike we don't have the tools for. Mystical Bloom is okay, but we can just take the Brain Freeze. We can't take the... I don't think we can deal with that. I'm going to upgrade the other combat ready. Going to remove honestly feels like it should probably be a mana card. Probably one of the Precarious Draughts. Or the Phase Grace. I don't think we need the Phase Grace at this point, because we have the other ways to get whatever. So one problem here is we do have to deal with this Permanent Opportunist. So this is going to invite Opportunist, but we only get hit by one of it. So now we get debuffed and frozen, which is rude, but manageable. Okay. Just thinking through like how we sequence this. So we don't have a guaranteed crit on that one. But this would do pretty good work. Yeah. So the problem here is this freeze. I think we're in good shape still. Yeah, because like 19 mana. Opportunist goes off and it does not matter. And that's going to tear off dip whatever. That's a very easy formula skill. Yeah, Legendary Sharpening Strike is pretty effective. Like, obviously getting this early was a huge pickup, but even without that, like, we could have just kept the Frost Enchantment, and we still would have had Frost Rune fairly frequently. You know, we had good items, but not like... this is pretty good. This is pretty top tier for this. But, like, the other items, this was pretty good, but not, like, the most important. We didn't find Elemental Prowess, for example. We didn't get Sharpened Weapons. We only have the one Arcane Chant. But still, like, this is overall... very good deck. And level 7, which means we get bonus card choice within which means it's easier for us to find stuff. So, let me turn in the quest. Our worst fears seem to have come true. We've been doing more research, and it seems that this particular deity will always be able to reform, given enough time. We'll keep doing more research to try and find a permanent solution, but until then I'm afraid you'll need to keep venturing into the vortex and defeating it in order to prevent it from taking a physical form and invading our world. So we get Divine Wind. Which is very good. Gives our allies divinity, and it creates, more importantly, it creates a Divine Gust. So it's legendary, we can only play it once, and then it's removed. And it's the only, if we play it, it's our only legendary card. But then Divine Gust heals, gives us growth. If it overheals, it cleanses and reduces all status. It's just overall good. Sanity Strike is a dangerous, dangerous card to play. Deals 2 extended damage to the first enemy, and you gain powerful 2, but you lose 5 health and 5 maximum health, which means that that's for the rest of the run. You lose 5 max health, so that hurts. But that's all quests done. Means that we could replay them if we wanted to. But the next thing on the docket is that we need to get, aside from, we didn't actually end up evading enough attacks despite being a riposte deck because just things were dying too fast. Let's open the packs. You're getting pretty close to a full collection. Heroic Recovery, love to see it. Pernicious Totem. Does some work. Yeah, so I didn't realize this is this far back in the unlock order now. Okay, so that takes us to, 313 out of 400. So that's 87 cards left, question mark. Yeah, which is 29 packs. Not too bad. All right. May see that before. So the rest of the series, I'm going to get a depth 4 win with each character where I don't have Fantasgall as a crutch. So, as you say, I'm not sure I'm going to record any of those today, but it's irrelevant because it'll go up tomorrow for you guys regardless. So, this concludes, I guess, the first half-ish. Hard to say. We're 20 parts into this series, but we have at least 10 depth 4 runs left, probably more, because it's only 10 if I win every single one, and some of these characters are not at a high level, so we'll see what I can do. But I hope I will see you for those. I guess I should mention liking and subscribing at some point in this 20 episode series. I know, I figure if you're this many hours in, you've already done it or you're not going to. See you next time. Until then, toodles.